Hello, my name is Cambry Robinson, and today we are presenting the advertising goals and projections for Owens Media Production. The purpose of this exercise is to provide a brief overview of each campaign and provide an analysis of the potential gains in revenue each campaign is suggested to produce. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get right to it. The broad campaign for Owens Media Production is Essence Magazine. The display ad will be placed above the lifestyle section above the website. The average transaction value is $500. Our conversion rate is 0.75%. Our exposure is 1.4 million. Our total projections for revenue is 13,125. Total conversions 26. RPV 375. MPV 369. Ad spend revenue ratio 1.52%. For our targeted campaign, we wanted to get a bit creative. Currently, Owens Media Production is promoting a $500 podcast production. That means you receive a total of 4 podcast episodes for the price of $500. That includes location rental, 2 cameras, video editing, audio recording, set design, lights, and graphics. Our targeted campaign will be hosted on LinkedIn, and it will be a video ad to produce and promote our podcast. It'll be placed on the user homepage between connections and articles. As stated, the average transaction value is $500. Our conversion rate is set at 1.50%. Our exposure is $6 million. Our total projections for revenue is $157,500. Our total conversions are 315. RPV is 750, MPV is 747, and our ad spend revenue ratio is 0.35%. For our intention-based paid campaign, we will be using a text ad. And with our text ads, we have used our intention-based campaign with keywords with Spy Food. Now for Owens Media Production, it was a bit hard finding selected targeted keywords because they were pretty much non-existent. The 2 we found were media production. Average CPC was $662. Our total search volume was 2,400. And media production separated was $320 for average CPC. And our search volume was 1,900. For our intention-based campaign, as stated, the type of ad will be used as a text ad. And the overall messaging strategy for our intention-based campaign will be a call to action strategy for users to subscribe and download valuable resources to elevate their social media presence. Owens Media Production messaging will include keywords as stated above to attract and basically cater to users with similar interests and behaviors. In exchange for emails, customers will be able to download resources to their inbox and become a part of a community that values media production and wants to see you win. The conversion strategy will support our broad and targeted campaigns of increased brand awareness, website visitors, and podcast sales. And finally, for our text ad and our intention-based campaign, our average transaction value will be $500. Our conversion rate is 2.00%. Exposure is $4,300. Our total projections for revenue is $473. Our total conversion is 0.94%. Our RPV is $10. Our MPV is negative 0.57. And ad spend revenue ratio is 105.71%. Newsletter sponsorship campaign. This sponsorship campaign will be another text ad, and an overview of the newsletter is to be sponsored will include valuable resources for business professionals to grow their brand. Entrepreneurs will learn how to scale their business by maximizing their media. The newsletter will encourage business professionals to elevate their social media with content creation tips, video resources, news, and promotions. The text ad for the newsletter sponsorship will be located directly under the Electric Speed by Jane Friedman header. The content will appear around the newsletter ad and will be the owner's logo headed placement above. The newsletter will be placed on the blog just below the website's header. The overall messaging strategy for the newsletter sponsorship campaign will focus on media resources and will target digital marketing professionals and creators. The text ad will generate brand awareness and drive conversions that will build relationships and boost engagement. As far as the newsletter sponsorship campaign, the average transaction value will be $500. Our conversion rate is set at 5%. Exposure is 54. Our projection revenue is $137.03. Our total conversions is 0. Our RPV is 2,500, MPV negative 237. Our ad spend revenue ratio is 109.47%. Thank you so much for tuning in to the advertising goals and projections for Owens Media Production. You've seen our potential gains as well as our possible losses, and we look forward to continuing to developing the overall digital marketing and media success for Owens Media Production. Thanks for tuning in.